New revelations this morning after Amazon CEO Jeff Bezos went to war with the publisher of the National Enquirer, accusing it of blackmail. We get more now from the host of Media Buzz on Fox News Channel, Howard Kurtz.
After the National Enquirer revealed the affair between Jeff Bezos and television personality Lauren Sanchez, the Amazon founders secretly arranged a ceasefire with parent company American Media Inc., according to my sources. The Bezos team cooperated with a sympathetic story about the couple in another AMI publication, Us Weekly, providing quotes from unnamed sources and arranging paparazzi photos of Sanchez. The intermediary was Michael Sanchez, Lauren's brother, who, despite initial rumors, has not been found to have leaked the intimate photos of Bezos to the Enquirer. He calls that 100% false, saying he's been trying to protect Jeff and Lauren's relationship. And the suspects now include several girlfriends with whom Lauren shared the pictures and texts. As a sign of trust, Bezos wanted the Enquirer to stop the steady drip of texts and photos about him and Lauren Sanchez. To prove they weren't planning a second straight cover on the affair, an AMI executive provided the Bezos team with an advance image of the next week's cover, which was about George Clooney's marriage. That breach of security was so unusual that a Bezos intermediary asked AMI whether it was real or fake. The gesture led to a steady stream of calls and messages between the two sides. I've had access to evidence that these were essentially settlement talks, although the Bezos side says they were simply responding to extortion. Bezos also ordered his team to stay quiet, stop feeding the coverage, stop responding to journalist questions, he said, stop engaging with the media, even if you're trying to correct a bad story. During this period, my sources say, Bezos mused about buying American media, perhaps for $1 billion or more, shutting down the Enquirer and beefing up its other magazines, but decided this was too risky. Both sides made legal threats. The Bezos team demanded that no more of his photos and texts be published, and that AMI stop smearing Gavin DeBecker, his longtime security chief. AMI wanted Bezos and his Washington Post to stop saying that the Enquirer, owned by David Pecker, the close friend of President Trump, who, as we know, can't stand Jeff Bezos, had a politically motivated hit job in the piece. The billionaire never planned to agree to that. After the Bezos team asked AMI to make a settlement proposal, according to my sources, AMI sent a letter that included the infamous description of below-the-belt selfies and other X-rated pictures of Bezos. AMI's view was that this was simply putting what it had on the table. But the problem is it read like a threatening letter, allowing Bezos to blow up the talks by accusing the company of blackmail. AMI executives deny that, but people on both sides believe that Bezos shrewdly led them into a trap. American media would like the story to fade, but there's one complication. Federal prosecutors are now looking into the matter. You can read my full report right now at foxnews.com. In Washington, Howard Kurtz, Fox News.